Welcome to my channel Learn with Fun. This is the notes on the ethics and value of your semester second BA, and this is about the volunteerism. The chapter is about your volunteerism, and I have uploaded the short notes, and this is for your 5 marks questions that will ask in your examination. So this is the question answer of your 5 marks, which carries the 5 marks. What is volunteerism? Write the principles and perspectives of volunteerism. Volunteerism is defined as positive action by an individual or group of individuals that has proved to be beneficial not only to the individual but also for society. It is an act without any vested interest or any material benefits, not even expectations of financial benefit to oneself. Then the principles, and this is the definition of volunteerism, means this is what volunteerism means. Then principles and perspectives of volunteerism must benefit the community and the volunteer. Then volunteer work is mostly unpaid. Volunteerism is always matter of choice. Volunteerism is a legitimate way in which citizens can participate in the activities of their community. Volunteering is a vehicle for individuals or groups to address human, environmental, and social needs. Volunteering is an activity performed in the non-for-profit sector only. Volunteering is not a substitute for paid work. Volunteers don't replace paid works, nor do they constitute a threat to the job security of paid workers. Then volunteers must be aware of and respect the rights, dignity, and culture of others. Volunteerism can also be taken up by organizations in a targeted manner. India has many organizations that are registered as voluntary organizations. These are non-government bodies called NGOs. They work mostly in social service sectors. These organizations follow the principles. So this is about your what is volunteerism, and the principles and perspectives of volunteerism. Understand? So you can add more in this question by reading the materials which you can get from your colleges. Then your next question is that next question you have, how do volunteers work for protection of environment? Answer with examples. It is inside your material in your book. So means how a volunteer or what can a volunteer can do to protect the environment, and some examples are given in your material in your book ethics of value or semester second in this chapter. So we will what I have already listed here and made a note. So I hope that will helpful for your examinations. Across the world, people and governments are collaborating on protecting the environment, greening the surroundings, fighting climate change, providing clean drinking water, transforming waste into useful materials, and keeping their surroundings clean. In this context, volunteerism is the biggest challenge to achieve this goal. Swachh Bharat, what Atmanirbhar Bharat, plant tree, etc. are linked to protecting our environment. Every child, youth, and adult citizen must consider oneself an environment protection volunteer and help in achieve world sustainable goals or protect the environment. Contributions of volunteers for environmental protection. An environmental volunteer can plant about 6 trees per month to compensate for the CO2 emission we produce. Sri Jadav Paying, known as Forestman of India, created a 550 hectare man-made forest all by himself. Sneha Sahi, a PhD student, is a water conservationist and working to curb the use of single-use plastic that have choked India's water bodies and destroyed native diversity. Hekta Lakhani is a climate educator and has developed the Green Warriors program on climate education. Sanju Soman have been working with the vulnerable communities and wetland conservation and created the first model wetland village with the Ashoka Trust for Research in Ecology and Environment. So this is the answers that are how a volunteer can help in protecting environment, and you can also add more in this questions. This is just for your guidance, and I think that may be helpful for you in your examination. Thank you.